Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone is well. Sorry for the long start through the screen. The simulator crash. Because why wouldn't it? Hopefully it doesn't crash a second time, because it does take a while to load. That would be quite the nuisance. Sorry if you can hear background noises the first time I am streaming with family at home. And I don't really know how to manage my volume. Maybe if I add this, it'll fix my issue. How does that seem? Hopefully that makes it a tad better. This background is quite perfect. There, that should be all fixed. If something's, off or hard to hear, just let me know in chat, thanks. Alas, finally, Sim has loaded. There we go. That's better. Wonderful. Okay, let me just quickly get a few things set. Right, hopefully this doesn't crash it. Okay, there we go. We are Jetstar 7:30. There we go. So now we can go. Oh, great. Okay. Exterior power that on beautiful IRI. Old alias. All nice. Unlit. Yeah. Okay, and start the APU to get some air conditioning. Some break. Payload services. We want jet bridge, fuel truck, package truck. I guess we can get catering truck as well. Cool. I actually have a printed out version of the checklist today, so we're all set. Right, a fuel, we want 580, what do we have? Okay, 1 minute. Load, okay. Let's get that started to book the load and then. Okay. Unite is 0. I need to change that. Echo. So it's a load. It's 1034. There we go. Okay. Boarding seatbelts on, no smoking on. Maybe the lights on. Test. Looks good. APU available. APU blue on. Yeah. Need to demo. Play. Now the logo. There we go. It's wonderful. Let's go. On. Yogi. Parking brake is on. Good. Let's get our flight plan set. Init. Net request. Upload is taking a second. So that's our flight plan for today. All three departures, runway 27 for the 74 departure. Insert. Yep, and YMHB arrival is the RNAV 30 I do not remember which one I selected though. Give me 1 second. Autumn Zulu. Autumn Zulu. Oh, there it is. I just can't read. There we go. Goodbye, the Mold 3 whiskey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm not watching here, to be honest. To the charts, I say. To the chart. Mold 3 whiskey. We would be going via Hedos. Insert. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, I think that's all we really need to do, to be honest. The micro guest aboard. I mean, we can buy a test. That's good. And yeah, one light comes up. There we go, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll just stick to 122 decimal point for Unicode. Like you can hear me. Let's just have a little notification. Is my mic work? It does work. I don't know what that notification was about. Thank you, Streamlabs, for making me concerned. Right, how is this all? We'll take a calculator. Going to work. And go. Performance. Box. Next to temp 68. GPS priming is available. We'll check. Cross check. Flight plan is available. 133, 133, 135. Wonderful. Okay, so flight plan, we want plan. Okay. Splitto. Dali. Santi. Avnas. Ahosh. Pearson. Blacktop. Mulgrove. Oxford. Oh god, I can't read that. Gullub. Solvi. To Bob Deb. To Baba. I believe I just clear that. There we go. To Pitos. To HB to EI. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. I'll just quickly check the chart on if that's correct last waypoint. Boulevard, yes it is. That's right. Wonderful. Because there's no way to see, we just go straight up to flight level 390. Go. We'll have constraints on both sides. Gas on standby, open up water, and there's a little bit there. Oh, jeez. That's my smoking. Okay, solid. How long until this is completed? 3 minutes 35, so we'll graduate. We can back. Package, you're done. Yeah, you're done. So services, package truck, catering truck, so it's done now. Ground. Power off. Fuel truck, you can leave and fuel truck for ages. I think fuel truck's actually modern. Now this is a fuel truck. Don't think there's any other traffic here on the ground. Oh, there is. There's another Jetstar off to Adelaide. Let's go have a look at them. There are the golf stands. I believe this is the other traffic. Is it May 2021? By the looks of the line here. May 2021, very pretty. Kind of jealous. One day I'll get an A321. Well, let's go back to that. Yeah. It is tempting to buy the Phoenix, but right now I can't justify spending that much money. Though, in like a month I think, I will have the money to buy a GS6, which will be awesome. And then after GS6, or roughly at the same time, I will be buying the Zobo 787. Because while itself is not great, there's some good add-ons for it. And so, yeah, it would let me do some more streaming. I probably wouldn't stream the entire flight, I'd probably more so stream the departure and stream the landing. Right after boarding completed, I'm going to do a call, pushing back on golf.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain.
Okay, so we want to get pushback.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here, waiting to see.
Pre-planned pushback.
Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, that's not much. that. Go a bit further back. Like that. Option, yeah, it's all request, there we go.
This is ground. Stand by.
Okay, so Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 713, pushing back stand, E6 onto Golf, Melbourne traffic. There we go. This is start of a nice flight. I was thinking we could do Melbourne, Hobart, and back to Melbourne, but don't think I'll have precisely that amount of time.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set. Lifting the
Alright,
aircraft.
guys, we need to come over here. My apologies.
We are cleared for start and push.
Land.
Okay, cleared for
Oh,
push
that was
start.
not right.
Please release parking brake.
Yeah, we'll go 5.8 thanks.
Please release parking brake.
There we go.
Parking
Parking
brakes
brake
are
released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Wonderful. So, beacon light on. Starting. Start engine 1. Plugin is. I can't remember the name of it. It's. Ambitious Pilot's pushback, toolbar pushback. It's not really that reliable. It doesn't work on a lot of add-on things from what I'm aware, especially the Headwind A330. But works on the fly-by-wire, so it's good enough. Well, I don't have GSX. Being freeware, this thing has some good sounds. And as I say that, you can barely hear it. Time on neck available. Starting number 2.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
No.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
I hope you can hear the sim good. There we go, wonderful. Once that one shows available, awesome, that can off. We can turn our taxi light on, and I'll quickly check our taxi route. We're doing Golf. My pen wants to work to write stuff down. Golf. Alpha. Echo. Papa. Holding runway 27. Go. And does it transition there? No, I think that remains Alpha. Oh yeah, it's off to the side. Yeah, never mind. We are solid. Okie dokie. Yeah, taxi lights up on. Let's get on the open then, shall we? Oh, actually, we can turn off the APU because we've got it. There we go. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 713, taxiing via Golf Alpha Echo Papa to holding short runway 27, Melbourne traffic. Okie dokie then. Right, we want auto brake max, we want flaps on, we want carbon chime, we want spoilers on, takeoff config, yep. What are you screaming at me about? No. Correct. Okie dokie. Is this alpha? It is. Oh goodness, this lag if you can't tell from here. Right, yep, looks right here. Right, okay. Yep. Right, so now we're right onto Echo. Hopefully our frames improve for landing into Hobart. That would be ideal. Right, and this is our left onto Papa. Alright, move this whole shit here. Don't know what happened to the texture there. I don't have a line, not a short line. Whatever. Right, checklist. Line up, take off runway. Config, check. TCAS is on. Ultra, full left, full right. Neutral, full left, full right. Neutral, full down, full up, neutral. Back on 2 sets. Okay. That should be everything. We should be all good to go. Okay. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 713, lighting up runway 27. Over there. Nothing over there. Guys, taxi out. No radio call. Wonderful. Am I on 122 this morning? I am. Oh, strobe. Nice. Strobe can come on. There we go. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 713 taking off runway 27. Right, so get the. Where are I going? Go. Right, rudder. Bend. Rotate. That time. There we go. Airborne, wonderful. Go. We can pop this on to autopilot. We will start this. Okay, there we go. Throttle climb, there we go. And there we go, wonderful. Up, up, and away. Cheap screenshot. And here we can.
2,500.
2,500, okay. Awesome flight retraction speed. There we go. Green dot, perfect. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 713, airborne passing 4,500, last call Melbourne. There we go, we can pop this guy, we'll pop down to 40 because that's our visual range. Aircraft. Go. 6,000, we'll turn off. Takeoff lights. Go. Wonderful. And according to other text, we departed another 6 minutes early. Expecting. Oh, not really expecting on this isn't right, so bother reading that one out. Certainly is a nice view. Go change to selected tab with so right like that. Could be a nice leisurely flight now. Till we get to the old Hobart, but I hope my friends do not die on me. That would be so sad, annoying. But annoying, indeed. First one over the flying to Hobart, so hopefully it doesn't go too awry. I wouldn't be surprised if I screw it up. Right, sorry about being quiet for that moment. You guys can hear the music, right? I'd be kind of annoyed if you've been sitting here for like 40 minutes without the music. Just no copyright jazz, but still pretty good. It's an alternate, by the way. I did not check what alternate we had today. We have an alternate of I can't read a flight plan. Alternate back to Melbourne. I'm aboard, that makes sense. The closest airport. Oh goodness. Oh, yeah, I'm on past. Forgot about this. There you go. Release everyone. Go cause havoc with flight attendants or something or other. There we go. Took me long enough to fly around. That's not bad. There we go. We'll just chill with that. PMDG's having a sale. Very tempting, very tempting. Don't have the money right now to get PMDG products though. Plus, if there was any product I would get, it would be the 747, which they haven't released yet. Remember the name. It would be nice if they released a 747 2020. I believe they're only going to release it for the 2024 version, sadly. The 10 years are up a bit, seeing as we're in cruise now. Right, I've also got a surprise in the way. Don't want to spoil the surprise. You know what I'm up to in simulating stuff, but there is something I am working on in the background. I've also created a schedule. 8 till 11 AEST, which is, oh goodness, I'll convert it to a more common time zone. Change it to British. Just very much meantime, and that is roughly 11 PM through to 2 AM. Every Friday. Because I don't have the time through the week. And when it's Friday, one of my family members is in. Every other week. So, less possible noise. Less me being a wuss about people being home and streaming. Should probably check the cockpit, shouldn't I? Been staring at it for a little while. I'm gonna do that wait. In and around 13 minutes in the air. Feels like longer. Or does it feel like shorter? Who knows? You put water break on medium for landing. To be honest, I should probably prep for landing. If Drew was here, he'd bite my head off. But no. Because I would like to have everything set up prior to landing. I'm only at 4,000 by Pidos. Yeah. We're fun now. Next phase, next phase, next phase. Where we want for the see, I don't know which one we're actually doing. We're doing R&D. I'll go 370 as my mims. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. So that may be an interesting approach. I've never really done anything but an ILS. There we go, we're now crossing the last strait. Hallelujah, eh? Ooh. Base Center is now online. I've just seen that. Where is that? Does that mean we have to make contact? That's something to do at least, instead of just being bored. No, never mind, that center is over Adelaide. What the frick? I'm not gonna question that. Yeah, interesting. But no, that controller is not for us. Damn. Would have been fun if it was, but no, not quite. When I expected in UTC 11. Yeah, goodness. Hey, 23. Ah, so we're expecting. Really? I did not expect to be in only 40 minutes. Well, I guess it is only a short hop across the sea, so yeah. That's kind of sad. That means we've spent longer on the ground than we'll probably spend in the air. Alright, okay. Let's... Yeah, well, we should be good. First top descent over here, top descent is 23:47. Okay, so we have about 16 minutes. Plenty of window time, I'd say. There we go. There goes mainland Australia, bye Australia. No, I don't have Volanta, but that does make me wonder. Okay. No, I'm not gonna bother while I'm flying. I'll just leave the speed. It's always good to see our fan. Just so happens that fan is, a bot. Where is... Why is that? Why is it not popping up on mobile? Oh, perfect. There we go. Wonderful. I have to remember how to do that. Ah, goodness. Always funny. Anyway. Nice climb out of Melbourne. If anyone's here, what flight would you like me to see What flight would you like to see me do first in our 787? I was thinking maybe Brisbane to Vancouver, Canada. About 13 hours. I wouldn't stream the entire thing. I'd probably only stream about an hour, or 2 hours for the takeoff, and stream again for the arrival.
Just reach a cruise altitude for the flight. As you begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle.
Yeah.
Cabin.
Thoughts?
Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating in front of the alley when flight deck is located. Thank you.
If I went live, spend an hour on the ground prepping, take off, spend an hour in the air chatting, go offline, have my day, come back, hour in the, then go live maybe half an hour to an hour before top of descent. That could work quite well. Because I would like to do some long haul. I just can't really be at my computer for 12 hours non-stop. So it would be, beneficial to just be able to disappear and then pop back in later. Good friend, +100, he does that for long haul. Sometimes he just stay out throughout the entire thing like a madman, but, log on, start to fly, stream a little bit, go fly, come back, stream the last little bit. Plus then, with the long haul aircraft, I could start filling out my map better. Recently just got a tracking app, Overtext, would recommend. Doesn't hurt your frames nearly as bad as Volanta. And so far I've done Birmingham to Canary Islands, I believe. Then I've done Vancouver to Kelowna, and I've also done I believe that's the only international flying I've done so far. And for Australia I've done Brisbane to Perth, Perth to Adelaide, Adelaide to Melbourne, now Melbourne to Hobart. Next stream, if I don't do any flying offline, then we'll probably start off in Hobart again and fly to Melbourne, and I'll try and make it a bit faster, and hopefully the signal doesn't have any issues, and I'll start on time, a lot of things, to then get everything sorted and maybe do Melbourne to Sydney, Hobart, Melbourne, Sydney. That could work well. Who knows, maybe even over to Canberra over the time. Also thinking of maybe recording these, just putting them up on YouTube as VODs. Any thoughts? Let me know. I don't know how to really get my name out there. This content isn't exactly clippable. Kind of boring if you ask me. But I enjoy it. I just don't think people would enjoy seeing clips of it. And I don't exactly make it too interesting enough to make it like a proper video that I edit up. Plus, editing is beyond me, I can't figure it out. Then VODs. Plus, all my friends contact me. Interesting. Ah, someone give me a warning. Be careful, there is a big bump on the second part of the runway. Thanks. Fully heads up. Interesting. Didn't realize that there would be a big bump on the runway. Probably should have checked the scenery before I was flying. Wonder. It's that that's talking to me. Aha! It's the one that I was confused about when I was looking at VATSIM later. Sorry about that, wrong cable to me. Okay. Oh, the little dog's in it now. There we go. Okie dokie, I should really check the meta for YMMHB meta. See that nothing's up. See which runway I am landing. Still landing runway 30, absolute. Definitely landing runway 30. But 30, so I should. Distinction, okay. I really don't know what else I'm gonna do. Put it down to this. Let's come back to the cockpit for the time being. Yeah, because look, top of the sun's already 40 miles out. We will bring it down to 2,300. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Enter destination data. I know you're annoyed. Path just deep ahead. What do you mean? X-rays, next phase, Q&A. When did this last refresh? 0723. At May. Oh no. 7th May. 0330. There we go. Okay, so no 1034. Temperature is 11. Wind is 320 at 8. 320 at 8. There we go. Now there's no ILS on this approach, which does make me a tad scared, because I don't like doing anything without an ILS. ILS for everything, so yeah. The guy that gave me the warning, oh my goodness, he took entirely online. How long has he been online? 6 months? Doesn't sound that right, but yeah. He's gone Moscow to, not sure what that is. It's north of Vladivostok, over Port Moresby to Hobart, and now down to the South Pole. He is mad. All in an A320. Madman, but I can respect it. Honestly, as much as I'm not a fan of what's going on in Russia, I would not mind to fly to Moscow. I'm not a fan of what's going on there, but I do find it interesting. Oh my, Tasmania already? Oh, but I guess that's the main. No, that's not the mainland, that's an island. When's top of descent? Top of descent is in about 8 miles, so I'm just gonna make sure we're descending early. Wonderful. Good. Go, wonderful.
Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until we have passed on safety update. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin floor back.
Oh, goodness. Alright. Okay, just have a checklist. We could do approach, barrier ref, set. We didn't need to change them. Seat belts, not on just yet, we'll put that on at 10,000. Minimum, set. Auto brake, set. Engine mode select. I guess. That's approach, it's good. And my dog is back in my room. It's the same pile of jumpers that was there yesterday. Good to know you're observant. Alrighty then, I'll just stick in the cockpit for the rest of this flight. Now let's stick. Okay. Things are looking good. On profile, which is nice. When did you open? Yeah, go away. Okay. Right. Everything should go quite nicely. What's this? Too steep path ahead. What do you mean? Why are you telling me it's a too steep of a path? Too steep path from here to... Not accent. Keep going. Whatever. I'm ignoring it. Doesn't know what it's talking about. Nice view. Tasmania's lovely. Expensive. Lovely. What else do we got? 26,000 feet, okay, but we're chilling, we're chilling with it. I don't need to do anything faster. Oh, so... Okay, so we still expecting 11, yeah. That's only like 17 minutes. Damn. Pretty fast flying. Fast fly. Pretty fast flight indeed. Chatting with the client that gave me the warning about the runway speed bump. Yeah, I'm guessing they're Russian because they're recommending me flying in Russia, but oh, it sounds fun. I'll give it a go. We can do a bit of S7. Oh, goodness. Jazz is a good vibe. Getting nice and low. Well, I say low. Still at 16,000 feet. What indeed? getting 20 frames, so that's decent. Just don't need to bark. I'm guessing you can hear one of my dogs barking. Wonderful. If you're enjoying the stream, please follow. It means a lot. Trying to get to affiliate, get channel points and redeems and stuff. And hopefully VIP after that. Etc. etc. Robots are just over there. Let's check them. Not that might change in just a minute. It's about to be 10 o'clock. If it changes, I want to be aware. Right, we're approaching 10,000, so soon I'll pop the seatbelt signs on. Standard, yep. Standard. Has it changed? No, it has not changed yet. Quickly get this birdie down to speed. Can come on. We don't have ILS, but I don't know if it's going to help me or anything. There we go. Just wait for that extended. Wonderful. Oh shush. It's nothing to bark at. Right, we'll get seatbelts on again. There we go. Shut up. Okay. 2-day RMP, I think I'll just got a steering wheel though. Now display, not really playing for actual guidance. To be honest with you. Airbags just ahead. There's the field. It should just be over here somewhere. Yeah, that's it, I think. A bit hard to tell. It should just be over here. There it out. Just enough. Rockets, I mean. But yeah, that should be it. Back anyway. Nice view. Decent FPS. Translator. Super. Arms a bit tended. That model, can you see that? I don't know. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. That is. That is it. I come up here and go off on the left of the track. There we go. Interesting. Never knew that's how it worked. Okay. Fascinating. Speed, no cruise. After seat, I don't care. There we go, and we will speed brake. I don't get where we're going, what speed we're doing. What speed does it normally do? 1, 2, 4. You get off. You're just doing green dot. We're just doing green dot, okay. $2.08, so yeah, green dot. Updated meta. Yep. Yeah, you should be about in line of runway. Where the hell's this runway? That's the runway. That's the runway? Oh, okay. There's the runway. And then I guess that's open. I've always thought Hobo was more coastal. But I'm like that is coastal, but not coastal for what I expected. No, okay, no, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, I guess. I don't know what I expected. After we pass Bavar, I'll drop that one. Not a bad view, not a bad view at all. Wouldn't mind living in Tasmania, currently. Maybe you've been part of the before the house in Tasmania. I doubt it. There we go. Let's go to use that. Hopefully. You basically are you basically 1,500 pages a minute. Okie dokie. Don't know if this will do anything.
$2,500.
2,500. Okie dokie. Don't think no. Do anything in terms of sendings, but we're gonna turn off autopilot. Okay. Auto throttle can stay there. Prop landing gear.
5 minutes. Boost airplane.
This is gonna get cold that I already looked. Should have checked it at 9 last before I decided to take this flight. Bit of a crossroads here. That's probably not Wi-Fi. Not great across on landings.
1,000.
Follow the ground light. That could get awesome.
100 above.
400.
400. Minimum
On glide slope, which is shocking for me. Never on glide slope. Oh, a bit above now. Okay, then just back. Oh, a bit above.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Oh, speed bump. Yep, I see the speed bump.
What's over any call?
Oh, messed up. Damn. Okay. 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 Okay, well, maybe not. No, we're not gonna turn. Turning is something we don't do well. Just go then. Oh. Oops. Oh, there it was. Didn't do nothing. Oh. And we should check for it. What are you doing? This sucks. That's this 501, but don't have masters. Oh, yeah, this scenery. Absolute garbage. Give it that much. Okay. The yoke. Yeah, joystick. I mean, not fun. Yeah, sweet one. Nice. Okay. Yeah. All sweet bumps. I didn't hit my wing on that, did I? Nah. Right, okay. That kinda sucked. Decaf. Off. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay. Let's see what landing route I got. Or something horrifically better. Yeah, technically, I recorded 3 landings because of all the bloody bumps. My initial landing was 285. I call that good. Though I will take the second bump, which was negative 69. 285. Not bad, not bad. Landed 8 minutes early, 18 minutes early. That's not bad at all. Right, so let's see who to raid, shall we? Thanks, Beanie. Hope you enjoyed. Do follow if you want to see more. Well, I guess we'll go raid cross up here. No, but follow if you want to see more. Thanks for And take care. See ya.
Doing it. Okay, so it's fine. We haven't. I know eventually it's gonna pop up. So it is what it is. Hey, Christopher coming in with the raid. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's do. Can we get a shout out for Crafton? If any of my mods are out there, are any mods out there?